Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and I really appreciate your time. I was on Facebook. I think I was watching a reel and I came across this hashtag called TRAD wives, like traditional wives but shortened to TRAD. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is this about? So I don't know, like the video that I saw was kind of spicy, I guess you could say. Like she wasn't outright like insulting anybody or saying anything that was like rude, but it was a little spicy. I have always been very clear about my feelings about these type of things. I am the sort of person where I believe that women have the choice to whether be in the house or have a career. Like women can choose to make whatever choices or decisions that they feel is true and authentic to who they are. So I was like, okay, I need to do a video reacting to a couple of TikToks, maybe a couple of reels. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm getting ready to watch a Trad Wife TikTok compilation and I'm going to be giving you guys some of my true, genuine reactions, and then I'll just talk about just a little bit about how I feel about it, how I feel it relates to me and my situation, as I am for the most part a stay-at-home wife. So, well, stay-at-home wife mom. So I'm going to be reacting to these. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so the first one, she's like, I cook and clean and he pays all the bills and you're not married. I can't advocate for that. I can't say that that's a good idea. I cannot sit here and say that I think that that's the best way to set yourself up in your relationship. I think that you should absolutely be married before you start to do things like that. I just would hate for a young woman to give so much of her time, give so much effort into, maintaining a household and you don't end up with a ring. So, however, I will say it is important that when you're dating that you display certain qualities that would make a man want to propose to you and ultimately marry you. But I can't say just go full and being, doing this whole house thing, being a stay-at-home wife without a ring. You have to be a wife to be a stay-at-home wife. You have to have a ring to be a stay-at-home wife. So, yeah. Let's continue. So this is a black woman in an interracial marriage, and she appears to be a Christian. So in the TikTok, she's just basically saying that although people say that what you're doing is, you're acting like a slave, you're acting like you're the help or something like that, and she's basically explaining that she has a different perspective. And like I said, I'm all about women making your own choice. So if this is what she chooses to do, if this is the way she chooses to describe her decision, I'm like, hey babe, go for it, knock yourself out. She goes on to say that she used to work outside of the home and then she transitioned to becoming a stay-at-home mom, and she thinks that it's important that she makes the house a peaceful environment for her husband. She talks about how this maybe wasn't important to her, but now it is. Again, I'm not seeing the issue. I'm not really seeing why people, we're talking about this trad wife being an issue. Again, if this is what people are choosing to do and this dynamic is working for them and their partner, who cares? But let's continue. it's just a bunch of white women and one black woman talking about, the misconceptions about choosing to be a stay-at-home wife. How although it may not be a valid way of life for other women, that for them they find it to be fulfilling. They enjoy it. They wouldn't change it. They like their choice. They enjoy being able to do little things for their husbands. They feel like it provides their marriage with a nice, stable way of connecting every day. And again, I'm not seeing the problem. Again, I'm not understanding what the issue is. I thought maybe because the video I had initially seen, she was being like, the woman in the video was being spicy on purpose. Like, she was like using certain words to kind of troll and like, suggest that she's playing into like Stepford wife sort of like role or like trope. But so far I'm not really seeing any of that. I'm just seeing like women sharing about why they chose to take this role over like working outside the home, having a job in corporate America, that whole sort of thing. But I'm not seeing anything that I would find to be problematic.
Okay, so I'm here to make a clarification video because of the big controversy going around about the term trad wife and the intent behind the term, as well as the intent behind my channel and what I post. If you are not familiar with the term trad wife, it is a woman who chooses to live a more traditional life with ultra-traditional gender roles. So the man goes outside the house, works, provides for the family. The woman stays home and she's the homemaker. She takes care of the home and the children if there are any. The misconception about the trad wife movement, it's not really a movement. Nobody's pushing it. People are typically just living it and maybe showcasing their lifestyle like me. And we believe our place, specifically us as individuals, believe our purpose is to be homemakers. It doesn't mean that we are trying to take away what women fought for. There are a lot of people trying to make this a sinister thing or put some other darker meaning behind the term trad wife. Nobody is doing that. No trad wife TikTokers are saying every woman's place is in their home. We as individuals are just choosing to be homemakers. That's all. Trad wives also believe that they should submit to their husbands and serve their husbands and family. And that triggers people because the words submit and serve, it makes women think that we're saying that we're less than a man. That's not what we're saying. Trad wives just believe that they are here as women for a different role, equally as important though. I can make another video on that another time. To be a homemaker and to have traditional values does not make us bad people. It's 2022. Women should have the choice to be homemakers or not without being judged. And women should also be able to use the term trad wife, which means traditional wife, and not be shunned for wanting to be more traditional.
Okay, so it's a white woman with blonde hair, blue eyes, and big boobs wearing dresses. So it's like a thing, I guess. I guess it's an aesthetic choice, but again, I will continue to say, if this is not what you believe in, if this is not something that you could do, that's perfectly fine. Don't do it. I don't know. I just don't understand what the issue is. Like, I'm still really unaware of what the issue is. Like, I guess if you're the type of woman where being subservient to a man in any way, shape, or form is below you, you see it as below you, or like you see it as like problematic, or you see it as, playing into like all of these sort of, I guess, degrading things that feminism says women do when they choose to prioritize husbands and children and family and being a mother, all of those things, then again, I'm not necessarily against holding that opinion. Like, if that's genuinely your opinion and that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But if other women feel completely opposite and they are enjoying their lives, sharing how they live differently, I don't see how that's any different from the TikToks where you have people talking about I'm puppy self, cat self, snake self. I don't understand. Like, I'm at a loss. I don't understand why for some people it's perfectly fine for them to show what they believe in and kind of represent themselves and their aesthetic and their ideologies and their beliefs and whatever is normal to them. But when other people do it, it's like, oh, you're setting women back. Like, that's crazy. I'm not gonna watch anymore because all of these are pretty much like the same. I just wanted to say that again, you as a woman ultimately have to decide what you want to do, what's important to you, what you would feel comfortable doing for the rest of your life. Whether that's being a mom, a wife, falling into that role and really like dedicating yourself to that role, because it does require a lot of intentional effort, a lot of, setting your, being thoughtful, preparation, considering other people's needs. Like, that's what being a stay-at-home wife is about. Or you want to devote that effort to building a career and pursuing things that would be more fulfilling to you. If no one's ever told you, I will say it here on my channel. I like to constantly tell women and remind women that you have a choice to make regarding what you want your future to be and regarding the things that you want to participate in. There's no one way or perfect way to be a woman. You have to live your life in a way that's authentic and true and real to you, because nobody else is going to live your life but you. Like, that's just really what it is. But yep, that's really all I have to say on this topic. I don't like have any like things to say to like tear them down or like anything like that. I don't have anything to say like that. But yes, if you are feeling what I'm saying, please comment below. If you're not feeling what I'm saying, comment below. If you just want to have a discussion about this and just sound off and talk about how you feel, that's perfectly fine. Let me know how you feel below. Don't forget to give my video a like and turn your notifications on, because I don't have a posting schedule. So that way you won't miss any of my videos or any content that I put out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.